Initiating Truthpoint. Dark web rising. Begin program.
Well, you did it. Y'all did it. You pissed God off. He's sending his disease after you. You fucked up Super Tuesday. Last week was a disaster, if you witnessed that trash. And now God's, he's pissing the coronavirus all over. What do you have to say for yourselves, people? Disaster. I'm your host,
God has nothing to do with it.
It's supposed to say Dr. Dril. I'm a doctor now. I did get my doctor's certificate.
There's nothing to worry about.
You see, I graduated from the School of Doctors online.
Wait, can you hold that up again?
What?
It is beautiful.
Thank you.
You misspelled your name there.
No, they misspelled it. I'm trying to get another one. But you know how it is. All the red tape, all the rigmarole. But, I am a doctor now, so whatever. You get the 6 figures with that, it's a good deal.
Doctors are gonna be replaced soon by little kiosks in the Walgreens that you go up and you put your hand in and it takes a little bit of your blood and it tells you if there's anything wrong with you. So.
Absolutely not. That cannot replace the hands of a doctor.
My name is Derek Estevez-Olsen. I'm a cyber journalist. I have posted the word journalist over 100 times on Twitter. If you look in my bio, it says journalist. Most of my friends are journalists. If I see a journalist on the street begging for money, I say, "What's your Venmo? I will buy you a coffee." I am a bona fide journalist, and I got sources on the inside that say this whole quote-unquote pandemic is just a big hullabaloo.
Yeah? Well, why are you wearing all that shit on your face? What are you protecting yourself from?
I was going to go to Burning Man this weekend, and I found out that it's actually not this weekend.
No, they canceled that shit because of the goddamn virus that's going around.
I wouldn't know. I was just going to go and dance the night away. I was going to maybe get in touch with, some things that are important to me. 19-year-old club girls.
Oh, right, yeah. All right.
Designer drugs, things like that. And introducing the director of the program, Truthbot, originally designed...
I am Truthbot. I live inside of the computer.
Originally designed by the CDC to detect lice.
Thank you.
With 99% accuracy.
Yeah. You can't find any on my damn head. He's tried.
I think, in my opinion, and I'm not a doctor, so I'm not part of the medical establishment, I think a lot of people right now, they're saying stay at home, stay inside. And I have to agree with them. People need to be online, reading. Don't go to your job. If you have a job and you work out in the world, that's useless. You stay home. You get a new job. Maybe you open up an Amazon store. Maybe you sell some funny t-shirts. That's going to contribute to the world more than going down to the fucking steel mill or the old coal hole.
No, he's full of shit here. You gotta get out there. The only way we can defeat the coronavirus is by getting that economy up, getting that Dow Jones up. And the only way you can do that is by going out and going to your favorite restaurant and tipping,
doing that thing where you put $5 on the table and you're like, every time I sneeze, I'm taking away one of these dollars.
Yeah, but you just take the money anyway because you save big that way. That's how you will save the cash. The most cash. That's how I do it.
Well, as we said, the topic this week, it's going to be a disease. We're going to get to the bottom of it.
Right.
Originally, the topic was going to be something a little bit more fun. We were going to do ice cream. But then the whole news media decided we had to talk about this stupid, made-up bullshit, and so now we have to talk about disease too, just to counteract the media narrative.
And I mean, it could have come at a better time now that I'm actually a doctor, and I'm very well equipped to be handling these issues.
Now initializing the next segment in 3, 2, 1, go.
So yes.
Damn, I completely forgot we had segments on this
The
show.
throwdown.
Well, it's time for the throwdown. The throwdown is canceled.
Nobody even knows what
what
that means. Nobody except for us
It means
knows
we're
what that
throwing
means.
the issue down
Means nothing.
for public review.
Truthbot,
Yes.
no more segments.
Truthbot, no. Reverse that order. More segments.
Task complete.
Double the segments. More pain.
It has been done.
This week
Thank you.
we have a special report on diseases. What are they?
What are they?
From our correspondent Summer.
Correspondent Summer.
Correspondent
Sure.
Summer, the Truthpoint correspondent, our special correspondent, has done a special
Correspondent
a correspondence report about disease. Let's go ahead and play that story right
Warm
now.
Summer breeze and the cold bullshit.
Hey guys, I've been thinking a lot lately. About disease. Like what is disease? We've been hearing so much in the media about disease and sickness and illness, and I don't think any of us actually really know what that is. And you know me, I'm no idiot, I'm not gonna believe anything that doctors tell me or that I read in books. I prefer to think about things on my own, to find out about things on my own. So I set off on this little quest, to find out what's disease. And I went digging through the dumpster behind the hospital.
I'm not going to show you all the footage because it's kind of boring and I did this for hours, but I was finding lots of good stuff, organ meat, fluids and vials, bags of fat. And after a while I started to notice that I could actually put these into 4 big categories.
So the ones I saw the most were blood, phlegm, yellow bile, and black bile. These 4 big categories. We could call them something like the 4 humors, maybe. And as I was looking at all this stuff in the dumpster, I began to think, maybe disease is just a symptom of a larger problem. The larger problem being that these 4 humors in your body are out of balance. Modern medical science made it unnecessarily complicated, we don't need all these fancy surgeries and all their cures, all their antibiotics, all their machines that can test for 1,000 illnesses with a single drop of blood. We don't need any of Wow, see? There's my theory and evidence. There's some of the humors right there, right next to me in the bathtub. I think I see a little bit of phlegm and maybe a little bit of black bile in there, maybe even some blood. Unfortunately, I didn't have that much time to come up with different ways that we could make sure our humors are balanced, because after a while of me digging through the dumpsters at the hospital, these people in hazmat suits, they approached me and they were very aggressive. They sprayed me with a hose and they deloused me and they told me, I am a biohazard now. I am a biohazard. They said, what are you doing rooting through the dumpster? You've created a disease 100 times more potent than the coronavirus, and we have to keep you in quarantine now, or you're gonna kill a lot of people. We don't need another plague on our hands. And I said, okay. They put me in this bathroom. I said, do you guys wanna be in the video with me? They're right outside the door right now. And they said, no, if you try to get out of the bathroom, we'll shoot you. I might die in here.
Fascinating stuff as always, Summer.
Correspondent Summer.
Best of luck to her. Best of luck to her in these trying times.
Yes. As a correspondent, we do not offer health care.
Oh, that shit's expensive. You know how much that costs? Jesus Christ.
I mean, you're a doctor, you tell me.
Oh, I can look it up right now.
You don't know? Well, just come up with a number. Well, just just give me a quote.
How much does
a doctor's like a mechanic. You can just name a quote. You just make it up.
I'm looking at my database, my doctor database, 1,186.
I'll do...
What?
I'll do,
You'll do what?
One...
Like an ass of yourself?
I'll do 200. Flat,
200.
even, cash in hand.
Oh, that won't even cover the fucking, you know, the diapers.
Is that what's that for?
The diapers.
For what?
You need them.
For what, medicine?
So you don't die. Christ's sake. It's clear to me that you need some education on this subject, which is why I, prepare these bullet points.
Now initializing the next
here we
segment
go.
in 3.
It's a segment,
2,
guys.
1,
It's segment time.
This show has more segments than any other show
points.
that's ever been created.
And that's the way we like it. Let's talk about the coming storm, people. Now what, you got Corona, you got SARS, you got AIDS, you got SIDS, you got bird flu, you got bat flu, you got pig flu, you got dog flu, you got rat flu, you got West Nile, you got Lyme disease, you got parvo, polio, rickets, shingles, gout, gingivitis, restless leg syndrome. You know, no matter which way you slice it, God wants us all dead. And he's pulling out the big guns to knock humanity off its gilded pedestal once and for all. So how do we survive this? Easy peasy. Just take as many of those antibiotics as you can, find them in the CVS, tell your doctor to load me up with them bad boys. And, the point is to take enough of these antibiotics that you enter a state which is known as antibiotic resistance, which means that you are resistant to any disease. And the other aspect is hygiene. Now, they'll try to tell you that you need all sorts of these soaps and creams and hand sanitizers and lubrications and whatnot, but it's all a bunch of hooey, quite frankly. Now, we doctors, we commonly call bars of soap scam bars. And, or if it's liquid soap, we call it scam liquid. And all you have to do is, just shake your body. You just rattle all them germs off you like a wet dog. And, the face, that's especially important. All you gotta do is you gotta touch your face, you just wipe it all off. Wipe the germs right off your face. It's like this, it's easy. You see? They're gone. Now we got the mass cancellation. You wanna go visit Grandma up in Washington State? No, think again. And airplanes are essentially these massive hypodermic needles filled with AIDS. You gotta cancel that flight, just like they canceled South by Southwest, just like they're gonna cancel Coachella and E3 and the Tokyo Olympics, just like they're gonna cancel the 2022 World Cup in Qatar and make all that deadly slave labor they used to build their stadiums completely pointless, as well as the insane amount of bribes they have to dish out to secure the event. Just down the toilet. Flush. Fuck it. And they're also canceling Easter next month. Easter, people! So if you and your children are caught painting any eggs, you can expect them to be smashed to pieces by the butt of an officer's rifle before being hauled off to the Guantanamo quarantine. And now I've gotten word that International Women's Day is canceled as well due to the virus, and that women enthusiasts across the globe will be asked to continue celebrating the strength and accomplishments of men instead. Sorry, ladies. Now the toilet, let's talk about the toilet. The toilet is the largest source of filth in the home. As this guy was, trying to preach about his toilet affinities.
I never said the word toilet this whole show.
That's why I was talking about the diapers. You gotta have the diapers. You can't use the toilet
You can just shit outside. I would never shit in my own home. That's gross.
Let me finish. So what you need to do is you need to cover the entire bowl of the toilet in plastic wrap, like you would if you were a sexual predator trying to collect someone's urine and feces at the mall. And as an extra layer of precaution, the public is advised to, wrap the entire toilet in duct tape and newspaper. Because you got rats coming out of there, you got other people's piss and turds coming out of there. It is just a disaster zone that you expose your asshole to, your weak point, to, you just expose it to that every day. That toilet is piping all that AIDS directly into your living room, right into your children's faces, into your wife's delicious blueberry pie. And if you absolutely must go to the bathroom, you just gotta go into the bathtub, people. When you take a dump, you need to mix it up with that shampoo, conditioner, hand soap, whatever bottles, whatever you got in there, to help water it down and dissolve it so it can safely pass down the drain. But I'm gonna tell you the most important thing that you gotta do in order to survive this, upcoming great cleansing or whatever. It's panic. You just gotta panic, people. Whatever comes naturally. So yes, the public is advised to panic as much as possible, since the virus is everywhere and it can in fact kill you. So you are advised to tap into that instinct, that primal fear that motivates you to scream and hide inside of your home like a coward. Your body is telling you to scream because, as a matter of fact, the sound waves you put into the air by screaming can actually repel and eliminate airborne viruses. So it is extremely helpful to get that scream out, Sobbing and crying, it's another natural response that helps you wash your face with the tears of your cowardice. And just washes all the germs right out of your eyeballs. Just wipe them out. Wipe them down. And it's advised that you cry and scream and cower as much as possible. And, you just hide your hands in your face like this. Just has a nice little layer of protection against the virus and allows you to, wipe the tears all over and smear them all over. Just listen to your body, people. Listen to what your body is telling you to do. When confronted with the reality of the inescapable plague, just act like a total pussy. And at some point, your panic may cause you to abandon God, as He has abandoned you. Your abject fear or desperation will drive you towards a new God within the disease itself, and you may even attempt to curry favor with your viral God by deliberately spreading it. Now, this is a perfectly acceptable and valid response, and it is not up to me or the CDC to judge your religious beliefs. The reverence of your God will be your vaccine against sin, and unlike normal vaccines, this one won't spread autism, but altruism, as you touch the hearts of your fellow men with the purity of your cleansing faith. Now you gotta get that virus out of you, what can I say?
I respect you as a doctor, clearly. You have your credentials.
Thank you.
But those very same credentials make you a sellout shill for Kaiser Permanente.
Oh, really?
That's right.
Oh, yeah, tell me about it.
I'm gonna do a little thing called deconstruction, and it's where I take what you said.
Your body's deconstructing right now, and I'm not gonna help you when you come crawling to me with blood coming out of your eyes and your ears. So help me, Dr. Dril.
My eyes are perfectly safe.
I fucked up. I shouldn't have made fun of you. See this? See it? See?
Don't show that. Don't
See,
show that.
it's real.
Don't show that garbage.
It's real. I can
You
get
just
Truthpoint
wasted 8 years of your life.
Yeah, right. 8 years.
I learned in
I was so good I did it
I
in a
learned
month.
in 20 minutes what it took you 8 years to get that degree.
Yeah, I did it in a month, bitch.
20 minutes is still shorter than a month. Nice try.
Yeah, 20 minutes. Great.
Please continue.
Doing it already. Shut up.
Shut the fuck up, Truthpoint!
When we face
No.
Shut up, fuck up!
Remove
I
his
can barely
computer
breathe through this fucking thing.
Remove his
Stop
chips.
making me yell.
chip. Take him out.
Now, when we face
No.
a fucking asshole. Now,
Just
when
go.
we face
Ignore it.
a global health pandemic, we have to take apart what do we mean by that word? What is health? Well, it's something you say you have. It's like saying, oh, I'm happy. It doesn't really correspond to anything. It's a mood. Sometimes a guy says to you, I'm happy. And then you think, how fuck can you be happy? You got pit stains. Got a rash on your eyelids. Your favorite band is Muse. How can you be happy? It's the same with health. You say you're healthy, but what if you're lactose intolerant? You can't eat fucking ice cream? How's that healthy? Remember, we were going to do a show on ice cream. Now we're wrapped up into this shit. You ever hear somebody say, don't talk to me till I've had my coffee? What are you, addicted to coffee? How's this? You use shampoo. Why? How's toothpaste not medicine? You're taking tooth medicine twice a day, and you want to say you're healthy. If there's such a thing as healthy, nobody in human history has ever been healthy. We're all just different degrees of sick. It's fine. It's natural. It's part of life. And anyway, disease actually is healthy. From a long-term evolutionary point of view, humans and diseases have co-evolved. Every time a disease gets really good, wipes out 20% of the population, we get better too. We design powerful sanitizers and antibiotics. They wipe out all the germs. The new, stronger diseases pop up and replace them. Our bodies, our very own bodies, are host to trillions of foreign bacteria. Our brains are 99% bacteria. It's called bacteria brain.
No.
We wouldn't be able to digest plants without the bacteria in our gut. Babies need to suck their mother's tits to get good milk germs in their belly. If your stomach doesn't have enough bacteria in it, you actually have to go to the doctor and get a fecal transplant. What's that? They take poop from a disgusting bacteria-ridden man whose poop is so potent and gross. When they put it inside your butt, they just use a regular spoon. It actually gives birth to an entire ecosystem of shitty germs in your body, which helps your digestive system. So 3 main points here is poop is medicine, disease is healthy, stop washing your hands. When scientists dissected the brain of a caveman, they found that his limbic system, the system that controls his limbs, had 5 quadrants. 2 arm quadrants, 2 leg quadrants, and a penis quadrant. The 5 limbs. However, new research, obtained by dissecting a millennial brain, has found a 6th limb. The cell phone. To the human brain, your cell phone, when it's out of reach, is exactly as traumatic as losing your legs or penis. We have a symbiotic relationship with our devices. Why does this matter? Why am I talking about this instead of disease? Well, because the human body can recover from brain cancer, or bullet wounds, or depression. But what about your phone? Huh? What about when your laptop gets a virus? Then you're really fucked. Our devices don't have the ability to coexist with these diseases. And that way, getting hacked is worse than the flu. So the problem is this. We live in a technologically mediated society. You interact with your family and friends through a network of computers. These computers make up the body of society. All of these computers have been infiltrated by the NSA. We can then say the NSA is a disease. And the fact that Charter has been giving me such shitty Wi-Fi speeds at my apartment is much more concerning to me than hospitals not being ready for the coronavirus. People are advocating for universal health care. How about universal high-speed Wi-Fi? I want to go into the woods. I want to go to the national forest. I want to be in the mountains. I want to be able to stream Blu-ray quality vids. We should be able to do this fucking show from the Mojave Desert in a cave if we want to.
I don't want to.
Eliminate the NSA disease, which is worse than the HIV disease. High-speed Wi-Fi worldwide for free. On airplanes also free. It's our body. It's our right. If I can't connect to my Twitter account, it's like putting shackles on my brain. What is disease? What is immortality? What is freeing yourself from your sick body? It's becoming a disease yourself. A disease called a meme. Going viral on the internet by making a very good or very bad post. infecting the devices and minds of strangers all over the world with your bullshit. It's the only thing that matters. Life is a disease. The point is to spread yourself far and wide. Before the internet, the only way to spread your disease was by coming in lots of girls and having many children. Now only idiots have kids. Everyone else simply makes viral posts. 1,000 years from now, when a super virus wipes out the human race, the only trace of our existence will be in the memes, bouncing around the universe. Maybe some of my posts will even make it to alien civilizations, and they will say, "This guy rocks. Let's use our alien technology to remake this guy. Bring him back to life and make him our king. And maybe the OK Boomer girl will be his queen, and they have to get married. And that's why I'll never have kids, because they're gross."
The only thing that make it viral are the mental illnesses that people are getting by reading your posts. And it sucks. I was fact-checking everything you said on my medical database right here, and it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. You don't have any credentials. You don't have any... Do you have a certificate? No. Do you have anything?
Yeah,
Did you graduate high school?
That just says skull and bones on it.
Skull and bones, right. Yeah, those are the two major parts of the body that the doctors work on. Thanks for noticing.
No response.
Now
just
initializing
responded.
the next segment in
You
3,
heard my response.
2, 1, go.
It's time to bring in an outside expert.
Arena of expertise.
We've got on the program tonight, home health guru.
No, we have a doctor, an actual doctor. No, who is this? Who is this?
Home health guru, Jesse Farrar.
This isn't who I
Is that
thought
how
we
you
were
pronounce
getting.
it? Jesse Farrar?
That's right. Hello,
How-
gentlemen. How are you this evening?
Hello, how are you doing?
How's it going? Let me put my glasses
well-
so I can see you.
Who's that lady in the back there? Is that your, wifey?
Hang on. Let me. This is my mask. Hang on. Sometimes my mask. I'll take this off just for a second.
Alright.
Right now, I'm actually not at home right now. I'm in a secure facility outside of Bethesda, Maryland. I'm directing the organization's studies.
Oh. Well, how's it there? Is it pretty nice, or?
Well, it's touch and go right now, guys. To be honest with you, we've got some stuff going on that, well, we weren't really all that prepared for. But I think tonight, if I can say my piece, I think we'll be more prepared for the next one, and there will be a next one.
Well, on my copy here, it says you're a home health guru. That's not your fucking home, is it?
This is not my home. No, I was actually forcibly removed from my home when I started showing Oh, hang on. Sorry, just a second. That's my little notification here. I have several medications that I need to take throughout the course of the program. This right here.
You might want to set that on vibrate.
Why
well, I
should we
have to
trust
be-
this guy about health? He's sicker
I have
than
to
the
be able to
both of
hear
us combined.
Let him talk.
This is a natural bacteria cube with fortified detoxins. This is good for skin intelligence, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop that.
They look like a Halls.
No, this is very bitter. So, I am a home health guru. I've always been interested in health ever since I was a small child.
What was the first time you learned health?
When I learned health,
Can you remember the first time that health happened to you?
when I was a young boy, I watched the film The Exorcist, and at that point, I realized that life really is fragile. So I pledged to study health and its causes and all of its different opponents. And I wanted to be able to help health become one of the most amazing things in the world, in society as well.
I have a question
That's
I
why
wrote
I
down.
became a doctor. So,
Oh, okay, well, the interview is not about you. You're on the show every fucking week,
Yeah,
so
well.
we're supposed to interview our guest.
alright guest, pop quiz. Scale of 1 to 10, how afraid are you to die right now?
Nope. Sorry about that, guys. Hang on just a second. I gotta take my, I gotta take my pill here. This is actually Cocaine 2 we developed in the lab back here. This is Cocaine 2, the sequel to Cocaine.
Cocaine 2.
This is actually very good for being able to absorb a lot of damage, so let's pop this back.
I'll just wait for Cocaine 3
You know,
to come out.
Oh, but this stuff's so good. Ooh.
I wrote a
mask
question here. What are some diseases you've cured with your health remedies?
That's an interesting question. Here's what I'll tell you about that. I was listening to the show earlier. I think there's sorry, I don't know if you can hear me or not. There's a little bit of a misconception about maybe what a disease is. So if I could talk you through that, maybe that would help you understand what I'm actually trying to do here with some of my science friends. So a disease is actually, it's known as the opposite of fun. And not all diseases are created equal. Okay, so a lot of people think all diseases are the same. Not true. Some diseases are actually really good to have, such as erectile dysfunction. That's one we're trying to perfect in the lab right now as well. But diseases are transmitted by a process known as wave forming. Okay, wave forming is a type of radiation. So that explains why diseases are very rare to have.
Yes.
I got something I call hot hands.
Mm-hmm.
It's my hands are a little bit warmer than other people's, I've noticed.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I've got something for that. You could try this. This is a secret space reagent.
You could try taking them out of your fucking pants for once.
Well, just a teaspoon of this and any common honey will absolutely take care of your hot hands.
Sometimes, when I go out in the sun,
yeah,
I sneeze.
Oh, yeah, this will actually take care of that too. Actually, do a full tablespoon of this, and throw it in some Mountain Dew.
Is that in the mouth or is that an anus medicine?
You can do either. It actually doesn't matter as long as it goes to the mucous
Maybe
membrane.
half mouth, half anus.
Yeah, you can do that as well. So I do have a few tips for people who are kind of hunkering down at this time. Obviously, you guys are at work right now, but a lot of people don't have to go to work because jobs are obsolete right now. So I got a few tips.
Please.
The first one I would.
Please share 'em.
Yeah. The first one is don't clean your home. I think a lot of people's first instinct is to clean their home. But I would advise against cleaning your home because cleaning your home actually removes powerful antibodies from your home's natural cleansing system. So instead, what we suggest here at the organization, we suggest spraying oil on the walls to initiate the barrier, and that will sort of keep you protected. While you're doing that, if you could lay down flat on the floor as well below the germ layer, which sits at about 5 foot 10 inches. So Derek, for you, that wouldn't be a problem. But for a lot of us, we have to get down below that in order to not come into contact with the waveform germ layer. You also want to wear plenty of makeup. That helps a lot, just to keep the germs bouncing off of your face. And if you think about it, draw a picture of yourself being healthy at the store.
Do you think shampoo counts as makeup?
Are you leaving it in all day?
I'm not sure.
The shampoo fortifies your hair, and then, yes, it stays in your hair all day. It's makeup.
All right, just got one more
girls.
thing here. This is my nerve activator. This actually tells your nerves to start attacking the other parts of your body. This increases immune response against rays.
Rays or
oh yeah.
Who's Ray?
This wakes your nerves up.
Wave or rave or ray?
Yeah, it's rays. Oh, it really gets your nerves. My nerves are activating right now. It's actually very powerful.
My apartment kind of has a self-stabilizing ecosystem, which I think is antiviral and antibacterial. The other day, I was coming into my apartment, and a grasshopper followed me in, and he bounced maybe 1 or 2 times and just fell over dead.
Let me ask you this: are you touching your ass when you're in the apartment?
No, only outside.
He's touching his ass.
Okay.
Of course he
no,
is.
that's good. That's really good. Oh, sorry guys, we got another one here to take care of. We've actually got a smoothie as well that we're developing. This one I've got in here is an antifungal power blend. This has strawberries, herb de Provence, oil, yellow number 5, muscle powder, and Flex Seal. This is good for growing really hard fingernails. It actually helps you drink more alcohol as well.
Kind of just coats your stomach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like Homer and the Chili Cook-Off. That's the only show we have in here, so I'm just watching a lot of The Simpsons.
Simpsons?
Well.
Yeah, good show.
What's that?
Oh, it's a show about health.
There are a lot of we've all seen we've all seen movies where people are in quarantine and it's in lockdown, and famously in those movies there is always a scene where everyone takes off their protective gear and engages in kind of a ritualistic orgy. Is anything like that happening or threatening to happen?
So we have a room for that. That's a specific room here on the premises. What we try to do is we try to keep those people separate from the rest of the studies that we're doing here. And it gets pretty hot and heavy in there. We do try to, try to keep those people as horny as long as we possibly can. And sometimes that does call for injections and various gases and things like that.
Now,
But the
Yeah,
organization
I bet they strip you nude and they hose you down like a dirty dog over there, don't they?
yeah, that's what we've been
Get you on
observing a
all
lot of
fours,
that.
you know.
now,
Get you from every angle.
is it true? I was just reading this earlier today. Is it true there is such a thing as sexually transmitted diseases?
That has not been something that's come up in our research. We're actually micro-targeted on what we're trying to accomplish right here, which is, of course, all of the organization's stated goals. So we actually
You
have
heard
not
him.
been looking in.
No.
What?
That's a no from Dr. Home Health Guru.
He's not a
Yeah.
doctor. He's not a doctor.
Technically not a doctor.
I've seen no indication that this man is a doctor. He has
This
no
is just,
certificate. He doesn't have one of these bad boys.
Well,
What
there's
do
a
you
lot of
got?
things
You
that
got
certificate
Coca-Cola
doesn't
there?
get you.
Not good.
It's called experience.
Every doctor knows that Coca-Cola, you know, it gives you gum disease. It gives you asthma.
What is that? What are you drinking?
This is just bug juice.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything. It just tastes good.
You kind of made a face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think you're enjoying that very much.
How's
That's the
everybody
face I
in the
make.
guru community responding to this pandemic?
We're coming together and making a lot of money. So that's our main thing right now. Our main focus is trying to make as much money as possible because we know that this stuff only comes by every so often. We're trying to get as much cash as we can out of these people that are scared. So.
I think your do-rag has come undone.
This is my mask. This is actually a new product we're developing here. It's when you run out of masks, you can just do this, and it's the same. It's actually, you don't even need it. Actually, it doesn't even matter. It's fake. It makes
What
no
are
difference.
those earmuffs you're wearing? Those gamer centric earmuffs.
Oh yeah, this is for gaming. So I was actually doing a little bit of gaming earlier. You
Okay.
kind of caught me in the middle. I was doing Civ 2, so I was kind of
They don't
I can't
protect
get
your
past the
ears from
bronze
any
age.
sort of vermin or bacteria.
No,
No?
no, not at
Okay.
all. The vermin can get right through these. So
Oh, I imagine it's worse than wearing nothing. I imagine
It
those
actually-
things are like sponges for all sorts of bacterial critters.
yeah, a lot of the sick guys who come through here, we have them put these on too. So it's really, it's kind of
Yeah, I
crazy.
bet they love it.
Yeah.
Fucking
Oh.
perverts.
Oh, hang it. Sorry. This is dog medicine. So if you just take this, I'll probably take this later. But this has the dog.
No, you should eat it.
I mean, it's just like human medicine, right? But cheaper.
I mean, you should probably eat it right now, don't you think?
This is actually more expensive. I can maybe just give it.
Okay, give it a, get in there.
Does it really taste like an actual bone, or is it like...
Yeah. This
What's the mouthfeel on that bad boy?
this one is like. This one's like. It's like. This helps. This helps
You
with
get
your
nothing off of
keratin.
it.
What?
Just bite
What?
down.
I can't. My teeth are. I have
Oh,
soft
come
teeth.
on.
I can't do it.
All right, well, just put it in your mouth and soften it up.
I mean, that's what dogs have to do.
Yeah.
This is good for. It's good for generating cash. And it has a lot of vitamins in it. So.
I can imagine.
Well, everybody go buy that on the website.
Go buy from me directly, the doctor. I'll hook you up with the dog food and whatever else you need to, get that healthy body in
Yeah.
time for the bikini season. It's coming, folks. You want to go to the beach looking like shit? Hell no. You gotta
All
do
right, last question. Jesse, what is your all-time most wished upon disease that you wish you could get, but just haven't been able to acquire yourself?
Oh my god. I pretty much had them all at this point, to tell you the truth. One thing I've been looking forward to is getting like a big bag of gold. I just need a lot of just a big bag of gold bullion is the one thing I'm looking forward to the most here.
Is that a
So,
disease or?
it is well, to some people it can hurt a lot of people. Remember,
Something
disease is the
like,
opposite of
something you put in
fun.
the soup, the chicken soup.
Oh yeah, and we have a lot of that, and it's good for our souls here as well. So
Ooh, yeah. So, you're a very soulful man, from what I'm
Yeah.
seeing.
Jesse Farrar, author of Chicken Soup Soul, or home health guru guy.
Home health for this.
Thank you so much.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks,
Okay.
guys. Stay safe out there.
You stay safe.
I think when people are in those kind of like containment centers, they usually all die.
Now back.
I gotta be honest with you, this thing's like cutting off my brain circulation. It's making my job as a doctor very hard.
I can't really see. What segment are we in?
Mouth back, the phone
Oh
call.
my God, no.
No, let's take some
A new
calls.
caller
I
approaches.
want to diagnose these people. You have any health problems on the line there, sir?
I have coronavirus. It's getting bad out here. I'm at ground zero.
You're on your
You
ground
are
zero?
14 years old. You are fine.
You're not allowed to
I'm
be
not-
watching this broadcast. This is
I have
an adult
asthma and
broadcast.
mesothelioma. Do not say I'm fine. I'm really not fine.
You're 14. You got your whole life ahead of you unless you die from coronavirus.
I'm gonna die. I'm going to die.
Well, I don't know. We can't help you.
You beat up any fools on Fortnite lately?
I have not.
Well, get on there. Get on there.
You ever hear somebody say, miss me with that?
Miss me with that. I need some
You ever-
old people.
you ever
I need
hear
some
somebody
really
say,
old people with health problems
This ain't it,
that I
Chief?
can take advantage
A new
of.
caller approaches.
You ever hear anything cool like that?
Hello, caller.
Wait,
Do
did we
you have
get rid
any,
of that
health
guy?
problems?
I wanted to talk to the kid.
He's gone. We got rid of him.
Great. His last memory
Yeah,
is
of
gonna.
course you want to talk to a kid.
He's
you
gonna.
fucking
Last
freak.
memory is getting flushed by us. Well, I just want to make his last
Goodbye.
moments.
I have an
Hello,
issue
caller.
with my penis where it looks like an hourglass sometimes. when I
That's
pull it
normal.
out.
What's wrong
That's
with your
normal.
penis?
Normal.
He had a problem. I was gonna help
A
him.
new caller approaches.
Don't talk to the penis guy.
Caller.
Hello.
Caller, I want to diagnose you over the phone. Could you please put the phone up against your testicles so I can
John,
get
I have a question about Derek's poop-based solutions to this whole thing. I'm wondering why
What
exactly
face?
this is being suppressed by world government. Well, you talked about fecal health, and
Did you
that's
say
clearly the key to this
blackface?
whole- No.
I don't want to talk to this man. He's not,
Look, I
he's
just
not
got the
cooperating with my
cheapest
exam.
goggles available on Amazon. Okay, I didn't pick the.
You're wearing two things. Why are you wearing two things?
It's a little bright in here.
No. Caller? What's wrong with your body, caller? What's wrong with your body?
I've been eating dog shit. I'm getting really sick off of it.
Of course you are.
I mean, why do you think that the dog shit's making you sick, or do you think maybe you're sick and so you're craving dog shit, like how a pregnant woman craves pickles?
There's some medicine in the dog shit. It's making me sick.
Yeah. Well, it's probably heartworm medicine.
Caller,
You don't
I'd
need to
like
be taking
put your
that.
testicles up to the phone so I can give you a proper
You think you might have
examination.
parvo?
I need to... Are you doing
I
it?
think there's HIV in the...
None of them are helping me. How am I supposed to help these people?
A new caller
I'm
approaches.
never going to get six figures. I'm never going to get them. Because nobody's cooperating with me. Nobody wants to use my services.
I
guess
need
people are
your
just fine with being
services.
sick. Caller, what's your problem? What's
I
your
need some of
sickness?
that. I need some of that cocaine too for my BP.
Oh, cocaine too. Yeah. It's called crack, and you're on it.
He's cracking me up. No, just
A new
kidding. He's
caller
not funny.
approaches.
And that's crack.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello, caller. You have any health problems? You got any sicknesses? Are you coughing up any strange substances that you'd like me to examine?
So, actually, I have a question about, how, tampons are made in China, right?
No, they're made everywhere, aren't they?
I mean, you can just make them at your
I'm not like a
house.
tampon expert. I don't
Why
look
would
at the
you?
boxes.
Were you ordering tampons from Alibaba? You get-
Yes, that's what I've been doing for this past month.
Well, that's ridiculous. I don't know why you
No,
do
you
that.
can just fold up some napkins, shove them on up there.
Okay,
End of question.
should-
You have any other questions?
Just get the vacuum cleaner to suck up whatever debris, detritus,
Detritus, I think.
detritus.
Yeah.
the sheddings. And then do I send that to you for?
Do you ever clean your
examination?
I don't want
ears?
it. Well, yeah,
Because you're not listening to us.
I'll examine it for $400. You can just send it right to my house at Truthpoint, where I live.
And do you take insurance?
No, hell no.
Next segment. Do the next one.
Insurance is fake.
A new caller approaches.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, you've made a bad mistake.
What did I do?
Well, Dril, I have 2 apples.
What's this guy saying? Stop the fucking... Stop the
Democracy
pig.
process initiated.
Okay.
You may now vote. Go to adultswim.com and enter your votes into the chat.
Are these people gonna vote for an actual doctor, or are they gonna vote for a lunatic who looks like fucking the Matrix right now?
Andrew
Now
Yang.
initializing the next
Andrew Yang
segment
has
in
recently
3,
endorsed
2,
me.
1, go.
He's yanking his dick.
Oh boy.
The lunch group.
Oh, my favorite. My favorite.
Wonderful, joyous day.
Oh, let's get these
Boy,
lunches
oh
out
boy. It's lunchtime, baby.
here. Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. What do we got? What do we got today?
Oh. Well,
We gonna dump it all out or do the slow reveal?
I think you show me yours, I'll show you mine.
Alright, let's get started. You know, I got this Duncan Hines. You all like Duncan Hines? Honey made, perfect size for one. The s'mores cake mix with honey made graham cracker pieces. It's a nice little mix up. You mix it all together and make something nice. Now let's see what we got.
Hey, that looks pretty good.
It looks like fucking sand. It doesn't look good at all. But, you know, we gotta mix it up. We gotta mix some stuff in here, and, maybe we'll end up with an actual food product.
Now, while he's preparing his meal over there, I'm gonna show you a couple things I got. I got a traditional macaroni salad, and I've got some tofu, and I'm gonna go ahead and get to work making something that I call the Limitless Salad, because most meals only provide 10% of your health, and this meal is going to provide 100% of your health.
This, I mean, it's just like sand. It's powder, basically. I mixed the stuff in the lid here. It looks like honey graham cereal. It's not good so far, but you know, we'll fix it up. I got
Smells pretty good.
what we got here is some Bud Light Chelada. Y'all love this shit.
Now what is chelada for the folks at home that don't know?
La Original Heco con Clamato.
I got my
It's mixed with the classic Bud Light.
my
that
macaroni
y'all
salads in the works here.
looks pretty rancid. Got a beer smell to it. It's probably got, you know, tomato in there. But this is a piece of shit right now. It says I need some water. I need some cold water. But I didn't bring any fucking water with me, you know. So I'm just gonna, you know, we'll just dump this on in here and see what we got here.
I'm having a hard time getting open my package of medium firm tofu.
Yeah, well, just try a little harder and maybe you'll...
You got a knife over there?
No.
Okay.
Why would I bring a fucking knife? What am I, a doctor?
Trying to get it with my teeth.
This is disappointing.
Ow.
I just did a very low quality pour on this cup of Duncan Hines, and the bubbles I'm waiting for the bubbles to settle down here, and it's really I'm real hungry, so it's not.
Oh, this
it's
has
not
got a
fun.
lot of water in it, I tell you. This tofu.
Yeah, we'll keep it all on that side because I don't want any of it splashing on my face. I'm keeping it clean, you know.
So for my meal today, as you know, the 5 main things you need every day are carbs, protein, sugar, dairy, and spice. And
beer.
for the protein, I got this medium soft tofu. Fuck.
Fucking making a mess.
And you can just take I'll just take a little handful.
No.
Put it right there.
Leave it.
Inside the macaroni. And when the macaroni provides a little bit of sugar, it's got the carbs and it's got the dairy because it's a mayonnaise-based salad.
Yeah, and I got right here now. Look at this here. I got the Lunchables uploaded, which is essentially Lunchables, the big boy option. What you got here is the ultimate deep dish pepperoni pizza.
Did you show them the cover?
I showed them the fucking cover. They loved it. You see that? Uploaded. It's been uploaded from the normal
Now
Lunchables.
you're thinking, wait, where's the spice? I got it covered. Right here, I'll add a little bit of taco seasoning mix, and that's what makes my Limitless Salad truly limitless.
Alright, I got a fucking mess here. I got so much shit. I have to... They make me fucking assemble it myself?
Whoop. Oh no. Well,
I don't really understand why they
orange
can't
powder.
just, like, let one of the, guys in the factory assemble all this shit instead of making the consumer do it. I pay good money for this shit, and I have to
you can really
do factory
smell
work
the
like a fucking peasant.
taco aroma emanating from the tofu and macaroni salad concoction. Now there's one last thing. It's gonna make it truly special, and I've got it right here.
Sucks. That shit sucks so much. I don't even like it. I'm gonna make this deep dish.
This
here.
is spicy kimchi, homemade, of course. And I just
Jesus Christ.
get a
That's
little-
what's been stinking up the goddamn room. Fucking sucks.
This gets 100% of your daily shit that you need.
Yeah, I'm gonna make this a nice little pizza right here.
Here you go. Here you go.
What?
Here
I
you
don't
go.
want it. I got my own fucking lunch to deal with.
No,
Without your shit.
actually the point of this segment was I make you a meal and you have to eat it.
No, we're not allowed to share lunches due to Corona.
This is healthy.
It's not healthy.
I just told you it was.
I'm still working on my lunch.
You're being a real dick hole to me.
I'm being nice. I'm just focusing on my own shit here. You're the one who's aggressively pushing your filth on me.
See, I don't even
That's
know.
not even food you got fucking cooking there. It's
Well, this is
dog
all
shit.
uncooked, actually.
Yeah, right.
A lot of people think you can't. You can't eat raw tofu. Yes, you can. A lot of people think, oh, you can't just eat kimchi out of the jar.
How'd you like to eat raw iron?
Yes, you can. It's been fermented. Oop.
Okay, I got a... You see these? I got these little pepperonis here. It looks very nice. Oh, I gotta put the cheese on first. What am I thinking?
You know what I think? You can't handle the spice of the Limitless Salad.
Fuck you. I can handle any spice.
That's why you barely took a fucking sip of your Bud Light Claminata.
Yeah. Well, I'm saving it for later.
Go ahead, drink it.
Go fuck yourself. I'm making my fucking deep dish.
Well, taking your time with it. You could have had a real deep dish pizza by
I'm
now.
almost done. It's almost fucking finished. Look at it.
Drink your fucking Bud Light Chlamydia.
Oh. Go fuck yourself. I need a... Yeah, I'm gonna... bottoms up, boys. Ugh. Oh, it sucks. Oh, Jesus.
Mine was good.
Not good.
I actually, can I get a little more taco, can I get a little more taco powder in here? Yeah, I think so.
This is going right in the trash. It's not...
One last thing to complete my meal. Wellness Rescue. Now, what is Wellness Rescue? It's got a little plus sign on it, which also stands for the health sign. In video games, if you saw this on a shelf in a video game, you would think, what is that, a power-up?
If
The
you were a
same
lawyer
logic
at the
applies
Red
to
Cross,
real
you'd
life.
love to sue the fuck out of whoever made that shit.
It might have been manufactured directly by the Red Cross.
Yeah, right. They're an actual health organization.
It contains oil of oregano, elderberry, ginger root, and cayenne pepper. Bottoms up.
I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck, it burns!
What's wrong with it? It's just...
I don't know!
It's fruit. How can it burn?
I don't know!
What's wrong with you?
I might be fucking allergic to elderberry.
Well, that's your problem.
I don't even know what the fuck elderberry is. I don't know if I ever had it before.
Well, you want my help? You want my help now?
No!
Well, if you want my help, I am a doctor, you know, I got a certificate.
Oh my god. I feel it burning, I feel it
Wrap it up.
traveling down my throat. Oh, it hit my fucking stomach like... Oh my god, this does not feel good.
You must have drank some fucking holy water and it's just giving you a negative
Oh,
reaction.
shit.
Because... Oh, last but not least, the creme de la creme.
Too late.
The stuff, you gotta have stubs.
Oh, fuck.
You gotta have stubs. The legendary stubs, the legendary barbecue sauce. And I got the spicy version.
Man, this shit...
And you told me that I don't like spicy shit. Well, I got the Stubbs spicy version right here.
This shit really looks pretty awful when you're not wearing green-tinted steampunk goggles.
Yeah, everything looks worse without green-tinted steampunk goggles. Now let's get the fucking votes in, shall we?
The votes have been counted. And the winner of this episode of Truthpoint is...
Yeah?
Eric.
Bullshit. Fucking stupid.
Well, I mean, you're a doctor. You know how the science works.
Yeah, right.
Whatever's popular wins.
I know how the fucking voters are mentally ill, and I diagnosed them as fucking stupid using my doctorate degree.
Doctors can't diagnose whether people are mentally ill. You can only self-diagnose yourself.
If you voted for this quack, this charlatan over here, then my diagnosis for you, my prescription for you is to stop watching this fucking show and go watch one of the other streams.
Hour.
0 hour.
I don't know what a gallbladder is, but it feels like that part of me is on
fire. I had some final thoughts prepared, but the audience has pissed me off so much. They don't even have any respect for the medical profession, you know? The medical profession, it says congratulations right on there. I'm a real doctor. Now you call me up, I'll help you. I'll fix you up. I'll fix your body. But you give me that 6 figures, I'll help you do anything you want, you know? But if you want to vote against me and call me shit, call me a fake doctor, I'll kick your ass right here on the stream. Come on down to the studio. I mean, once we unbar the studio doors because of the corona shit, you'll be able to come in here and get your ass kicked by me anytime, baby. Anytime, any place. I mean this place, right here. This place. Come get your ass kicked. I got a prescription for pain.
A new caller approaches.
Hello.
Caller, what's your problem, caller? You got a health problem?
What do you think about
Cancer.
Munchausen disease?
What do I think about what? What do I think about what? What's that shit?
Drill.
No.
Motherfucker. This is what you get.
You're a fake one. I don't fall for
No,
You're a fake armored man.
This is the true protection.
No, you're fake. You're fake. You're a fake man. You're
Just
a fake
try to
person.
hit me with anything.
You have a fake brain. You have fake certificates. You have fake credentials. And you're a liar. You're a liar, and you've never cured a disease in your life, have you? You've never cured a goddamn disease in your life.
Why would I need to cure a disease when I never got one?
Ugh.
Exactly.
And I need some help.
Poison ivy doesn't count.
I'm gonna eat my fucking pizza.
Poison ivy doesn't.